Hello, my loves. Welcome to your horoscope reading. For those of you who have Capricorn placements, it's Cap season. So take everything that you learn in this reading and share it and ripple that out to other people because it's your time. It's your birthday. It's your birthday month. So be sure, well, not everybody who has Cap placements, it's your birthday month, but okay, take that for what you will. I am going to be flipping over a few cards for us today, as well as sharing a few additional cards from really incredible decks. The intention behind this particular kind of reading is to give you a little quick message, a little quick update from essentially the last horoscope video from last month, kind of give like a little update, but also to make sure that like every other horoscope video that you're getting from me has some somatic practices from the my chair is making me fall around all over the place, from the Hack Your Nervous System deck, so that y'all have some evidence-based practices to help alleviate anxiety, reduce stress, and retrain your nervous system. I want to make sure that there are some somatic practices included and that y'all get some affirmational cards as well as some journaling prompts. I have cards from the Soul Truth Self-Awareness deck as well, and the Super Attractor deck, which is where we're going to be getting our affirmation cards from. Okay, so we've got a lot of cards to get through, but this is going to be a very brief reading. So we have, with our tarot and our oracle cards today, we have the Threads of Fate oracle deck that we are pulling from, as well as the Mood tarot deck. All right, so haven't looked at them yet. Just gonna flip them over and see what they say. Wings. Wings, we love it. And swords. Okay, so we've got the 2 and 3 of swords. So there's still some mental energy that we have to clarify, some maybe mindset shifting that we have to do. And I think that's also mirrored in how we have 2 sets of wings here in these cards. We have the Get Creative card, and we also have the Higher Perspective card. I'm just moving it around so that y'all can see it from the gold filament that's on here. Wait, did I show you this side or did I show you that side? I don't know which side I showed you. Here, let me do it again. One more time, and one more time. Okay, there we go. So we've got the Higher Perspective and the Get Creative cards, which, as you can see, both have wings on there. And that is, for me, an indication of really like upward energy and like kind of removing yourself from a situation that is draining or straining your relationships or your energy, and making sure that you are removing yourself from the picture so that you can see the big picture and allow yourself with the 2 of Swords here, the Are You Guys There card, you can kind of take away some of the things that you think that you're seeing and start to tune more into what you know that you're feeling. And if you're somebody who like has really big feelings and swimming in those feelings feels like you're drowning sometimes, this might be the reverse message for you. This might be like, pull yourself out of the way that you feel so that you can start to see things more clearly and pay attention to the evidence that's in front of you that you can see and smell and taste and hear with your 5 senses, instead of feeling overwhelmed by being kind of down in it, down in the dirt, down in the mucky wetness of feelings that sometimes feels like it's, it is like mud where you get stuck in there and then you can't pull your feet out and you just want to keep moving, but it's just slowing you the fuck down. So take whichever message resonates for you. If you feel overwhelmed by your feelings, take that step back, start to take stock of what you're actually seeing happen. If you feel like you are more in your head and you overthink things, then it is better for you to remove yourself from all of that talkiness. Maybe meditate, get that higher perspective, or meditate in your own way by getting creative. Maybe write a song or poem or paint or draw or dance about it. And that way you can get back into your body and allow yourself to get coated in that muddiness so you can start to give it some of the honoring and the respect that it deserves. Because, we need that muck so that we can have fertile ground for things to grow. And if you're not taking your emotions and your feelings into account, then you might be telling yourself how to feel. This is the 3 of Swords. You might be telling yourself how to feel instead of actually feeling, instead of actually tuning in to what's going on there, what's going on in here. So whichever message resonates with you more, be sure that you are getting creative and getting that higher perspective, pulling yourself out of whichever one you are more heavy and dense in, so that you can breathe into a different perspective and a different take on the reality that you're seeing. Okay, I'm getting a reinforcement of that from our journaling prompt here. So I am making this reading short so that you have a few minutes to yourself to just sit and ask yourself and write, when was the last time I couldn't stop smiling or laughing? It's very likely that the reason that the first thing I said was get yourself out of the situation that's stressing you out is because it's putting a strain on your relationships and your energy, which, are usually the places where you are laughing the most and you're smiling and you are feeling that wonderful joy of connection to everything that happens in relationships, or that happens when you are being emotionally and energetically honest. So take that as your journaling prompt. And we have a somatic practice here as well. So we have welcome the wave, and I will hold it up for a bit so you can screenshot it if you would like. And then I will also read it out loud. Right? So, welcome the wave. When you fight with difficult emotions, hoping to make them go away, I promise you, I didn't look at any of these cards beforehand, except for the when was the last time you couldn't stop smiling or laughing. When you fight with difficult emotions, hoping to make them go away, stress chemicals get released in the body. Instead, let's try something that is proven to soothe your nervous system when hard feelings arise. Place your hand on your heart, your belly, or wherever the emotion is showing up in your body. You can rhythmically tap or rub this area for a more regulating effect, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Acknowledge, I am feeling, and then use a feeling word. We don't say, I am feeling like this person is a butthead. I am feeling as though everything, the world around me is ending. Those are not feeling words. I am feeling anxious. I am feeling sad. I am feeling angry, etc. Okay, so first acknowledge, then normalize. This is painful and scary, but it makes sense why I would feel this way. You validate yourself. Then you explore purpose. Thank you, emotion. Thank you, sadness. Thank you, anxiety. Thank you, anger. Thank you, emotion, for trying to keep me safe, protect me, motivate me, then you welcome. I will take care of you for as long as you need to stay. You are welcome and safe here. Notice what happens. Notice what happens when you welcome the wave of emotion instead of letting it kind of push and pull inside of you without acknowledging it and creating that relationship and energetic dynamic of I see you and I hear you and I love you. And you're here for a reason. And whatever that reason is, I'm open to receiving it. Right? You need to take a second now before we move on to our affirmations so that you can welcome the wave, right? Lastly, we have our affirmation cards, right? Firstly, we have, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Then we have, believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, even when I can't yet see the result. This could very well be the reason why you feel so stressed and anxious or afraid or angry. It's because you've been believing that working and putting your head down is going to get you the result that you want, but you're ignoring some things that are really important. You're ignoring some things going on in here that are really important. So instead of believing in spiritual guidance, which comes from your emotions much of the time, you're believing in this narrow-minded version of how to get things done. There is a stream of love supporting your dreams, and that stream comes through in your emotions as well. So be there for yourself. Love on yourself. Appreciate yourself. I hope you take the time to welcome the wave and practice the somatic practice, as well as to use this journaling prompt to help maybe shake you up after you're finished welcoming the wave and shake up some of that energy. When was the last time you couldn't stop smiling or laughing? Because that might tell you who you were with, where you were, what you were doing, and help you move that energy so that that stream of love supporting your dreams that's flowing through you can start to move again. And you don't feel so stagnant and stuck and blinded by what you're going through, so much so that you can't see what you want anymore. You can't see the path ahead anymore. It's really stressful when we're in that place. I have Capricorn placements. If you're a millennial, then you have, I think it's Uranus and Neptune are in Capricorn. Tell me if I'm wrong, fellow astrology nerds. But we have 2 Capricorn placements as millennials, as a generation. A generational energy for us involves some of this, like figuring out how to balance that place between emotional regulation and overthinking and mental clarity. So just know that you're not alone. I love you. You've got this. Drink some water. Drink some fucking water, okay? Fucking sea goat, okay? Your sea goat ass needs some water. And I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. Be sure to subscribe if you want to tune in for next month's horoscope readings. Love you. Mwah.